My name is Carla. I work for an international NGO in a IDP camp for internally displaced persons. These come from Shingal, and we run a child-friendly space. Child-friendly spaces are all about protecting the rights and the well-being of children. Our approach involves the whole family, and so in addition to working with the children, we like to bring in members of the family that are youth, and then especially parents, because we know that parents are the ones who really control the well-being of their children. So we work to educate and empower the community to protect their children and their vulnerable populations. Every day we have 3 groups of children, little ones 3 to 5, 6 to 9, and 10 to 12, and then other programs for youth and parents. The parents come at the same time as their children, and every week they have a theme. And so one week might be health and safety, and so while the children learn some things in their program every day, the mothers and the fathers come on corresponding days, and they learn how to keep their home a safe place, how to talk to their children about safety. Everybody is learning, everybody's growing, and it helps to tell the parents, your children are learning this today, and we know that in that some of the parents are learning things that they've never known before. There's lots of challenges out here. There are physical challenges, which are the circumstances of the camp and the physical circumstances that our community comes out of. So they're living with many, many people in tents. Almost every family has at least one handicapped or elderly person. Right now we're in the middle of summer, so there's a water shortage, and they bring that with them. The kids will bring that with them. They'll come dehydrated, many will come hungry, and they're bearing the trauma of being displaced by ISIS, but also the trauma of 2 years of poverty. And so it's a challenge to know how to handle that, and it's a challenge to train the staff to know how to handle that, because the staff themselves have been through all of those traumatic events. And so we have to focus on the well-being of everyone and hope that our staff can be filled enough and trained enough to impart something on to the children and to the parents. I think it's also a challenge here. There's 8,000 kids, and we can serve about 200 at a time. And so it's a challenge to be fair. It's a challenge to have kids inside the fence laughing and dancing and playing and learning, and then to look outside the fence and see little eyes looking in, knowing there's so much more to be done. One program probably can't reach all of those, so of course there's a need for more programs. There's also a big need to build the capacity of the local community so they can begin to have programs for themselves or to serve for themselves. The education system is very poor, so you could take that strategy as well to strengthen the education system. That way more kids are in school for more time, getting a better quality of education, which gives them a rhythm, gives them a routine, and normalizes what they do. And so our project strategy is, yes, to offer programs, but it's also to train the community so that community members can begin offering services and support to one another. There's room, though. There's room for partners, there's room for more work, there's room for local and international NGOs to come alongside this huge population of displaced persons who need a great deal of support.